requires no electrician, requires no energy. I mean, the only energy we need outside of Mr. Beams is going to be Matt Davis that's joining me this morning.
Come on.
Hello, good morning.
Good morning, everybody. Or good evening.
I was just cold. Do these heat you up?
It's a little chilly out here. I know. Well, I'll tell you what, Mr. Beams is a hot deal. How's that?
I like it.
I'm telling you. First of all, you're getting a 2-pack. So as we're speaking about these, think about these in a 2-pack. What these are wireless, motion-activated, super bright LED lights. Each one of them comes with an LED bulb that will last a lifetime, motion-activated, and daylight sensor. So what does that mean? First of all, when you get them home, you're going to pop 3 D-cell batteries in here. Very, very simple. Now, why is that such a good thing? It's good because, Valerie, guess what you don't have to do? You don't have to do this. You don't have to get out a wire. And look at, I asked my electrician friend to tell me what tool I would need, and he told me to go buy one of these. You would have to get the wire, you have to get one of these, you have to go get one of these motion lights, and you have to crawl up in the attic, and you have to wire it. I don't like that idea. That seems like a lot of work to me.
It's too much
I'm not
work.
an electrician. I don't even play one on TV. I don't think I can't even spell electrician. But this is an expensive solution. This looks like it belongs in a prison yard. My friend Brittany told me that. I don't know how she knows that. But here's the Mr. Beams. These are totally wireless. Look at that. There's no wires. Battery powered. One set of batteries will last for over 1 year. And what they do that's totally unique to Mr. Beams is when one light goes off, maybe this is on one side of the yard and something moves in front, it's going to send an electronic signal wirelessly to the other one. And boom, they all come on at once. Look at that. You can see he's walking in the backyard. He's walking his dog. His entire backyard is lit up. You can have these mounted to the tree. Watch this. Just as somebody walks up, boom, all the lights come on at once, wirelessly. These are not wired together. You don't have to worry about, do I have long enough wire to reach? Right. These will reach up to 300 feet away, or excuse me, 150 feet away. They will reach, talk to each other. So you could have up to 50 lights wired together wirelessly, connected wirelessly, so that when one light goes on, the entire backyard lights up, the entire front yard. Maybe you're like Valerie and I, we're working nights, and when you come home at night, hubby's not up. So what happens is you come home, you pull into the driveway, and the motion goes off, and it lights up, and it welcomes you home.
And a lot of neighborhoods don't really have street lights, right? And you can't control public street lights. You can't even control sometimes if you have in group homes, if you have outdoor lighting, like outside your door, your garage. But this is the way that you'll have lighting no matter what. Now remember, it detects motion wirelessly. So it's easy to install anywhere you want, and up to 50 will speak to each other. And actually, if you have even a larger property, you could actually do up to 200 because there are 4 channels inside the mechanism that you can set up. So this is one of those easy breezy, no-brainer ways to be able to just give yourself that sense of peace, right? That sense of security. And you do have your choice of color. So whether you want to choose the black, we also have it in white, or we have it in the dark brown that we have out here on the table. So it's kind of match the decor you have. But if you move, you can take these with you. You don't have to hire anyone to reinstall them. No, no energy bills.
Nope, no lighting bills. Did I remember to leave the security lights on?
Yeah.
Did I forget to turn them off in the morning and they burned all day and wasted electricity? Not with Mr. Beams. Again, here's how easy it is. Drop 3 D-cell batteries inside. Now, on the inside, I want to show you. There's a little switch here. See the little switch? That is a 4-way, they call that a dip switch, but that's a 4-way switch, and you can set it to the right channel. Very, very, very simple. But once you set it to the right channel, you're telling which Mr. Beams to talk to which Mr. Beams. So if you wanted to have a separate set on one side of your yard, one in the backyard, one in the front yard, you could do that even indoors for basements, for attics, so that when you walk up there, there's no looking for the chain, you can turn them on automatically. We're gonna drop the lights here in a moment. I want to show you what Mr. Beams is all about. Again, you can see on the video, you can see that he's walking the dog, but as he walks along, the entire backyard lights up. The entire front yard lights up. It's for security. It's for safety. There's no falling around, there's no trips and falls. There's no security issues. Mr. Beams is a great solution for safety and security around the house. We're going to turn the lights down in the studio, and we're going to show you a great, here we go. Now, we've got our Mr. Beams. You can see now, you see our studio. It's a dark studio. Okay. Now, we just moved, so the lights on the table but I've got a set in the back. Now, watch. When we move, watch what happens when I move in front of the one in the back. Watch. Okay. Look at that. The entire back area just lit up. Did you see that? This entire area lit up. I've got a couple sets of the Mr. Beams back here. This is 200 lumens, super, super bright light. When you've got these, maybe you have outdoor stairs and you want to be able to see where you're going so there's no trips and falls. Look at this. Mr. Beams lights up the night. Look how super, super bright that light is. You don't have to carry it around. You can mount it to anything. We give you the mounting hardware, or you can just stand them up wherever you want. We also have available some stakes that I believe are available. I know they're available on hsn.com. We might have a few available for the show. There's some mounting stakes that they've come along just for HSN.
And these are brand new, so you're getting a 2-pack, and you can put them into the ground. So lots of ways to be able to mount this. You could mount this on trees, you could mount this on your house, on your front porch, your back porch, outside of your garage, or you could put them maybe lining your front walkway so that, you know, when you have somebody walk up to your door, if they're in the stake, and you are putting these outside, they could be used inside as well, but because they're weatherproof, they're going to be able to withstand the elements year-round.
The rain, the sleet, the snow, whatever you've got. Look at that. Mr. Beams keeps you safe year-round. Let's face it, we're talking about security. And by the way, you see me keep putting this down, face down. It's because with all the lights, I'm trying to fool it to make it think it's nighttime. So that's why you see me doing that. But you'll see the motion-activated lights of Mr. Beams. This is about security. When you're thinking about safety and security around the house, this is a great solution. What the bad guys don't want, they don't want you to know they're coming. They don't want you to know that they're sneaking around in your backyard looking in your windows. I hate to say that, but it's the truth. What you want is safety and security from lighting out in the backyard. You don't want a huge electric bill. You don't want to have to spend hundreds or thousands of dollars having trenches dug in your backyard with laying the wires and having all the things installed. You want a simple, safe solution with Mr. Beams. Again, 2-pack. And if you already own Mr. Beams, and I know you guys love them because they're customer picks, this is the opportunity.
Yeah, and we were just talking about it before the show with another one of our guests, and she was saying her garage is completely dark, and she would not live without her Mr. Beams, because when you pull up to your house, because of the fact that it's a motion sensor, so they're going to be completely off, and then as soon as it detects motion, it actually notifies all the rest of the Mr. Beams that are in the network. So they wirelessly talk to them, each other, which makes it really easy and very safe. You don't have to worry when you're walking up to your house, did that side of the house get enough sunlight, right? Because, you know, a lot of times you see certain things that are solar powered, might be covered by a tree. You can mount this anywhere, and it's instantaneously. When one detects motion, they all go off. So you decide, do you want to put them around the entire perimeter? Do you want to put them down a walkway? Do you want to have one network on one side of the house, one network on the other? This is your opportunity to really get the best value since we've had it today's special. Your choice of either the white 2-pack, the black 2-pack, or the dark brown. And I have to say, this customer pick has so many 5-star reviews, and I have tons of reviews. Like, I have pages of reviews of people that have written in, that you've written in, and I mean, you talk about the lights being perfect, that you've put them in the front, you've put them in the back, that they all light up when someone passes by. So even if that's a neighbor, or if that's somebody that shouldn't be in your area, or whether that's just you coming home. You know, I don't want to walk up to a dark house. It doesn't matter if it's mine or not. Like, I want to make sure that I'm well lit, and these are bright. These are really bright spotlights. Super bright.
It's hard to see in the studio here, even with the lights down, because the studio's not designed to have no lights on. But Mr. Beams is a great solution. Your friends and neighbors have Mr. Beams and they love them. And the reason is, again, if you're just joining us, these are wirelessly networked lights. They're the only ones of their type I've ever seen anywhere on the planet Earth. Mr. Beams has solved it. They have these talking to each other with a radio frequency. So when one sees a little bit of motion, the other one automatically kicks on, So you can attack the problem, that dark backyard, that dark side yard. yard. Maybe you have a side door to your house and you always, you know, the light burns out and you leave the light on.
Right.
You have to remember to turn it on.
Well,
mount a Mr. Beams there, you never have to think about it again.
I have a neighbor, because I live in a townhome community, and when I would walk my dog, our area is really, really dark. We don't have street lights in this kind of corner. I'm kind of in this corner where we have trees, and one of the things is I asked my neighbor, I said, would you mind turning on your outdoor light so that when I walk by your house, that I won't be standing in the dark? And she kind of looked at me a little strange, because number one, that's going to cost them energy. They've got to leave. They've got to think about turning that light on. True. But if I am able to illuminate that walkway for anyone that walks by, whether it's safety or whether it's security, and both. This is such an easy solution, and you own it. You get to take it with you. No electricity needed, no wiring needed, no electrician needed, and you're getting 2. So less than $50. We have 4 FlexPay and free shipping and handling. So I want you to get these home for $12.49 on any major credit card. And if you have the HSN card, well, maybe I should say if you don't have the HSN card, we're actually doing $40 off your first single item purchase, which would mean that you would get this home for less than $10. That's an unbelievable way to get a ravely review.
How'd you do that?
I pulled some strings for you, Matt.
Holy cow.
But less than $10 to get your first maybe pack of Mr. Beams. Definitely read the reviews. It's a must-have product for every home, whether you have a small home, whether you have a big home, lots of property, little bit of property.
Absolutely, it's a great solution. We turned the lights down again. I wanted you to see. Now, these are the lights on the front here, but I want you to see the long shot, guys. In the back, you can see how dark it is. Now watch, I'm gonna move in front of one light and watch what happens. All the lights turned on at once. That's how easy it is. This one in my hand just turned, I'm gonna light myself. This one in my hand, I just moved in front and I was over there, but it sent a wireless signal to all these other lights. We have like 2 or 3 other sets over here, and you can light up, whether it's outdoor stairs, if it's your backyard, your deck, maybe you have a detached garage, maybe it's a cabin and you haven't, you know, and you guys go up to the cabin every summer, whether you're there in the cabin or maybe you're home in your regular house, this is gonna help to protect your home, your investment. If it's the garage, the detached garage like our friend Julie were talking about before. She has all of her lawn equipment out there. She pulls in at night. She needs a light that welcomes her home, but it also tells strangers that are walking around, hey, I see you. You're not sneaking around. You are, no matter who you are, whether you're supposed to be there or not. If it's somebody like my mother-in-law who lives alone, she comes home and she loves Mr. Beams because it welcomes her home. Yeah. It's like a friend turning on a light saying, welcome home at night. The video
lights just
tells
make you feel safer in general. Just when things are illuminated, when you're not sitting in the dark, and whether or not you're just arriving, you know, you have guests arriving, that illumination really just it gives you that peace of mind, whether you're going out of town. I mean, when the lights turn on, if anybody is kind of perusing around, what do? They're gonna run. I mean, that's just a natural instinct that happens. So if you're able to have this bright LED light that is a spotlight, and you're getting 2 of them, and they wirelessly talk to each other. So there's no wires. You can mount this really easily. We actually give you the mounting with it, and you have your choice of either the black, the white, or the dark brown. So whether, you know, it goes, the exterior is matching the trim of your house, or it's matching the stucco of your house, whatever it is, you have kind of a decor feature, and nobody really pays attention that it's there.
And as you mount them, you can mount them right side up, upside down, and they're totally adjustable, by the way.
That's good.
So you can put them closer to the house, you can put them farther away.
Because they're a true spotlight.
Absolutely, they are true spotlights. And I just want to show you real quickly, while we have a second, the brand new feature is that people said, I really love these, but I want to put them along the yard, I want to put them along a pathway. Well, guess what? Check with your operators, check online for the stakes. Now, this is brand new, but watch how simple this is. Boop, that's it. Now you've got that solid stake that you can put into the ground anywhere. You can put it along the fence line, you can put it along the side of your yard, place it anywhere, and then you can adjust it and point it right to where you want to bring the light.